I feel like I shouldn't be smiling for a divorce video, but I hope that you clicked on this and you received my joy. I am currently a young person who has chosen to get divorced, and I was just like you. I'm sure that the fact that you're thinking about divorce, you're heartbroken, you are going through it, you're probably angry, you could be sad, you could just be feeling a lot. Your mental health can be so declining. And this video won't be long because I know when I was going through when I was in your same space where I was thinking about it, trying to figure out what's the best thing to do, looking for help, looking for resources, there was like not much on YouTube that helped me. From experience, my two things that I want to say to you is, first, know that if you choose, and if you both mutually agree, you can and you should, if you both want to, repair and heal your marriage. You can get therapy, you can get a mentor, you can get a spiritual guide, you can read books. Some books I recommend is, okay, warning, John Gottman is a PhD holder. He's studies relationships, studies love, studies psychology, studies marriage. He's kind of nerdy, but the book is good. It's called Why Marriages Fail or Succeed, and it's really, really good. And it all is written to gear you towards making yours last. So I really recommend that book. It's very sciencey, very nerdy, but quality things in there, and it can really help and save you if you and your partner, your spouse, both want to repair and heal your marriage. If you both do not agree, let them go, or you go if you do not agree in staying. It is okay if you need to make the choice to go for your mental health. The other book I recommend is Emptied by Winter and Jonathan. I have the book in front of me, so I'll just show you hits. This book is really, really good, really, really sweet, and I love it. There's a big thing that happens that I can't tell you because it's a part of the book, but if you read it, you will, in the book, either feeling more grateful for your spouse, or you'll be like, wow, I don't feel nothing. So go ahead and cut it, I guess, if that's what you need to do. But it's a really great book, and I think it could be like a good thing for you to read. If you'd like, you can choose to read it on your own first and then recommend it to your partner. But I feel like if you choose to read books, get assistance by an outside party, what else? Communicate with each other, and you both are active in the communication, you're both being vulnerable and honest, then by all means, keep working. It's going to be hard. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be a lot of things you probably don't want to hear and a lot of things you're not going to want to say, but try to repair and heal your marriage. Do what you want to do. This is your life's choice. This is your life's decision, and you shouldn't let anybody other than you make it. Is there any other point? Yeah, that was it for that. So my second point, I kind of already said it, but the second and last point that I want to make is, if you choose to get a divorce, do it in a way that is safe for you physically, spiritually, and mentally. If getting a divorce is going to cause you mental distress because you really don't want it, then go back to point one and try to repair and heal it. But if the person you're with does not and has shown that they do not agree and they want to leave, surrender. I'm sure people think it's noble and what you should do is fight for your marriage. But in most fights, somebody else has to be involved. And if your person is not fighting with you, I don't think that's a fight. You can pray on your own time, but let them do them. If they want to leave you, let them leave you. In the time, work on doing whatever you have to do to heal your and repair your personal heart, your mental space, your spiritual space, your physical space. If you have to move into a different place, if you have to move in with friends or family to feel safe, do so. If you need to maybe check out a new church or go to a different, get into some like yoga or like find a meditation space or like some type of safe space that can just help you get into your spiritual wholeness and find peace somewhere outside of yourself, do so. And if you can afford it, get a therapist. Or 2 books I really recommend is How to Do the Work by Nicole LePera. I'm probably saying that wrong. This book is basically teaching you how to recognize your patterns, heal from your past, and create yourself. This book is written by someone who has a PhD. She is a therapist, and basically she teaches you how to be your own therapist. It costs like less than $20. If you have $20, spend it on yourself. And as you are going through your divorce, if you choose to do so, work on yourself. Do the work to heal, because that person has already decided they don't want a life with you anymore. Surrender. Okay? So heal and repair yourself, because they do not want to heal and repair the relationship. So you have to let go. The other book I recommend is Set Boundaries and Find Peace, written by another therapist. It's a guide to reclaiming yourself. Whether you're the one asking for the divorce or the one on the receiving end getting asked to be divorced, you're going to have to do some self-healing. Rejection it's a part of life, but being rejected from somebody who you thought you loved or somebody you still love, but because they treat you badly, you can't stay, that pain, no matter which side you're on of it, is a lot. And you are going to need to start to come back home to yourself, learn who you are again, and start a new life. I view divorces as a second chance. I don't like them. I wish I never had to go through one, and I hope you never have to go through one. But if you do, make a decision, because it's what's best for your mental health. It's best for their mental health. It's what's going to be safest for you physically and spiritually and mentally. It'll bring you joy again. It'll get you back on track to being on your purpose and come back home to yourself. But you have to be okay with the fact that this marriage maybe was a lesson. I thought I knew everything. I thought I was in love. I thought this person was best for me. But now that years have passed, things have happened, maybe it's time to let it end. And if you choose to get a divorce, know that you should not beat yourself up about it. Don't feel guilty. Be proud that you are choosing something that is very hard. And you're doing something that at the end of the day, even though it doesn't feel like it now, is what is best for you. And ultimately what is best for them. You deserve the life that God has called and wants for you. And I know a lot of religious people or people who, will throw in the comments like Bible verses at me, I'm sure. You didn't know what you didn't know. You are a human being. Sometimes, until you do the thing, you're like, oh, this is probably why you told me not to get married in the first place. But God is a forgiving God. Divorce is not unforgivable. You will not. Just know that for me, I do believe in God. I do believe in His word. Getting a divorce, personally for me, did bring me closer to Him, because I was like, wow, you warned me. You sent a lot of things my way to get me to never have to be divorced, because you told me to leave many times. I didn't listen. I'm choosing to leave because I can't take it anymore. But now, one thing I will never do is get divorced again. I mean, if I get married again one day and that person divorces me, that's on them. I'll surrender. But I hope to never get divorced again. I'm not jaded. I know that being single is what I need to be, because I needed to read those books. I needed to find myself again. And a part of why I got divorced was because I was a young girl. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I really wanted from a partner. I was recreating my childhood trauma because I was unaware that I was even traumatized by relationships in my life. I got therapy. I'm finding myself day by day. And the things that are happening to me, when I was in my marriage, I felt alone. I felt like everything I was trying to do career-wise was not working or happening. But as soon as I made the decision to say, God, I'm sorry, I can't do this, and I'm going to leave my marriage, I hope you forgive me, because I did not know what I was doing. Everything that I've been trying to do started to happen with ease. I'm full of joy. I'm not faking it anymore. Choosing to get divorced is the best thing I could have ever done for myself. And I feel like God cares more about us fulfilling what He has called us to do than He does us making mistakes. We're human. He knows that we're going to do it. He knew I was going to get a divorce because he told me not to get married. Like, He knew. It's not a surprise to Him that you're here. So stop beating yourself up. Don't let anybody bully you with verses. A lot of times, personally, because a lot of people who are in the religious world don't understand mental health, they are projecting on you. They are probably in a marriage they don't like, so they're trying to throw the Bible at you so you can stay in misery with them. That's just my personal opinion of that. But do what is best for your mental health. Know that if you choose to stay, congratulations, good for you. I am glad that you have a spouse that is willing to stay and join you in the repairing and healing of your marriage. I love that, and I hope that is the path that you take, and it ends up being a beautiful love story later. But if you choose to get divorced, know that you will be happy again, and you will be forgiven. So thank you for watching this video. I hope this was helpful to you. Bye. I love you.